Hello everyone and welcome back to the Unemployment Journey, where we'll be travelling across Europe's major leagues and trying to win as many trophies as possible. And following that 2-1 win over Augsburg, we then lost 4-1 in the Cup against Leverkusen. We went 1-0 up with a penalty from Francisco Conceição, and then 93rd minute they get the equaliser, and then second half of extra time they get one back, I go ultra attacking, and they get another 2 goals. So it's not a very flattering scoreline. We rested a lot of players. You can see there, Schnitzer getting a game, Capuano, Luca Wagner, Torresi, Baldassara. So really fringe players coming on, getting some game time, because the league is a priority for me at the moment. And I'll show you in a minute why. But we followed that up with a 6-1 demolition over Mainz. Gouiri getting 2, and then Bernardo, Rainier, Shabak, Estevez getting on the score sheet. Ita got injured, but we followed it up with a 1-0 win. Conceição getting the goal in the second minute. We dominated the game, but just couldn't find a second goal. But a massive 2-1 win over Dortmund as well. Conceição scoring just before half time after Paco Alcacer scored the opening goal, and then Camied smashing one in from distance. And we've had a lot of injury troubles lately, and you can see there, Mustafi starting at right back and getting injured. Camied playing, a prolonged period of games with Paulo Bernardo being injured as well. We took those injuries into this game against Liverpool, and up until Lucas Guyot's 93rd minute equaliser, it was really, really dominant for Liverpool. But we're at home. We've got a lot of players back from injury. So I'm hoping we can turn the tide at home. We'll go with our normal system, which has been doing really, really well for us, especially in the league. You can see that just greens in like we haven't dropped any points in the league since middle of December. It's gone absolutely fantastically in the league. 5-0 over Hoffenheim. I'm really happy with this because, we were 3-0 up when Ascasibar got sent off, and then we scored 2 more goals after that. We reacted really, really well to the sending off, and we just completely dominated them. A 1-0 win over Werder Bremen. Gouiri getting a 90th minute winner. Really, really fought well. We dominated the game. They didn't have a shot on target, so we deserved the win, but we just couldn't get that final killer ball, that chance that gets us the win up until the 90th minute. But thankfully, it went in. But we've got Liverpool today, and then you can see there, crunch time for the league, and this is what the league looks like at the moment. So we've got a game in hand over Leipzig and Cologne. Win that, and we go 2 points above Leipzig, 3 points above Cologne, and we should have a better goal difference as well. So that's the way things are looking at the moment. You can see there, Gouiri still getting in the goals, 18 in 25. Obviously, he's missed a couple of games in there as well. Rainier has been phenomenal. So you can see there, in all competitions, 31 starts, 8 goals, 9 assists, 5 man of the match performances, and you can see his stats there. Absolutely fantastic. But big game here at home. We need to win by 2 goals if we want a chance to go through, and this is the team that's going to be doing it. So Nubel in goal, Estevez, Mustafi, Benkovic and Ita make up our backline. Torre still coming back to fitness there. Camied and Bernardo in the centre of midfield with Rainier ahead of them. Conceição on the right, Zivkovic on the left, Gouiri up front. And you can see there, we've still got plenty of injuries there. Schnitzer's there. And, we're missing all these key players, and we need to get them in, and we need to get them back to get that final push for the rest of the campaign. And the game next month against Leipzig is the big one. You can see there, look at this Liverpool team. Alisson, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, obviously we know, but their midfield, Szoboszlai, Milinkovic-Savic, Dybala, Mane, Everton and Firmino. It's honestly mad. And they've got Jack Grealish on the bench, Rodrigo as well, Munir. Fantastic team this, but we owe them. Hopefully the players come out swinging and we can get a big performance here, but we need everyone playing well. We've got, in my opinion, a relatively decent side. I think we can try to go toe to toe with Liverpool. Obviously, looking at their team, it's a big ask, and we need to make sure they don't score, because if they do, as Virgil van Dijk goes close, if they do score, we are in a lot of trouble. But if we can get a goal in the first half, that really sets the second half up to be, well, really pivotal. Like, one goal will change everything in that second half if we can get one in the first half, and that's essentially how I'm playing it. I trust the team. I think we've got great players all over the pitch. As Conceição's in there, that's blocked Zivkovic, and we've got it 5 minutes in, and we've got one of the goals that we need back. And Zivkovic hasn't been getting in the goals a lot this season, but what a finish that was, and we can see that again. Great build-up plays. Bernardo finds Estevez. Guiri, great one-touch football. Conceição's blocked, and that falls really nicely to Zivkovic, and is not going to miss from there. Frankfurt 1, Liverpool 0 after 5 minutes. We've been dominant in these opening exchanges, and we absolutely needed that. With 10 minutes in, Zivkovic has a free kick. He's put that into the back post. Mane heads it out, and Liverpool can have a chance to counter here with Milinkovic-Savic on the ball. Great tackle there by Bernardo, but it's only as far as Robertson, and that's blocks. Can we counter-attack here? Diallo blocks that long ball over the top. Szoboszlai into Everton now, and the ball comes in. Mane's header, and they've got a goal. Crucially, it's an away goal as well, so we now need 2 more if we want to take this to extra time. But that's a really soft goal to give away. We'll look at that again. Everton in behind Ita there, and that's a great ball over the top. Mane's header, and Nubel should do a lot better from that position. Not the best bit of goalkeeping there from Nubel, but he's saved us in games before, and we're going to need him to be on form today if we want to get through this game. But Dybala into Szoboszlai now. Now Milinkovic-Savic. Firmino out to Mane, and the ball over the top to Robertson is found. Across Everton, that's blocked. Dybala now, and it's looking like it's going to be all Liverpool at this point. They've started to get back in the game. We will wait for this highlight to go before we start shouting at the players. Mustafi heads it out. Szoboszlai now, blocked. Diallo, and that's saved by Nubel. And we'll take it quickly, and it's a bit risky to play in the box like that, but let's tell them to get creative. Really start to push them, really start to dominate possession, get on the ball, start carving out chances. But I think we're edging them on fitness, so I'm hoping in the second half we can really start taking the game to them. It looks pretty even going into half time, but we need 2 big goals, and Estevez looks like he's picked up a knock, so we'll take him off at half time. Give Torre a half as Benkovic's header goes over the bar, and that is that for half time. It's been a pretty even game so far, not too many highlights, but we'll make that change there and remind them that we owe Liverpool after that defeat. And what can we change here? They're looking quite narrow, so what I'm going to do is just go down the wings, really go wide, quicken the tempo a little bit, and just really try and go down these flanks. I think that might be our best chance for goal. Obviously the likes of Van Dijk, their midfield as well. If we can get down the flanks with their attacking fullbacks, then it might be able to get some joy. But Szoboszlai on the ball, now Milinkovic-Savic, and we just need to make sure they don't get another. But Robertson is found really bombing forward there, and Nubel claims that. But we need to pick up our act in this second half and just demand some more. It's into Rainier, and we need him to just take the game and just do something magical like he's been doing almost all season, as Mane comes inside and he's on a really good run there into Everton now, and he's played that back to Szoboszlai. Now Robertson, good save, and Everton into the empty net, and now we need 4. Right, didn't want to look at that replay. And something needs to change. I'm going to take Camier off, put Escasibar on a bit more of an experienced head there. And then Konsa will come off for Luka Guyot. And we'll really start to go attacking here. Show some passion. Really start to try and get at them a little bit more. Mane's come over to the right hand side now. It's found Firmino with a good pass forward, and Alexander-Arnold, who can do something mad here, but he's gone himself, and that was well wide. But let's see what can happen here as Robertson dispossesses Guyot. He's got the ball back. Escasibar into Toure, exchanging passes there. Now back to Mustafi. And you can see there we've gone really far forward, really starting to exert pressure on them. Zivkovic now finds Guyot on that right hand side. Can he put a ball in? Toure into Guyot, and I think Guyot was offside there. But time is quickly getting away from us here, and we'll give one final get creative after this highlight. Escasibar now into Rainier. Palabernardo, that's blocked, and Mane picks up the ball and he's going straight through our defence. That's a great block there by Mustafi. And back to Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai into Diallo, and we'll just tell them to get creative. In out into Rainier. Ball forward isn't the best, and Liverpool on the ball once more. Grealish now driving forward, finds Robertson on the overlap. Poor pass, but Rainier's picked that up and he's delivered a great ball over the top to Guiri, and he's hit the post. And that's the kind of chance we need him to bury. But I find it mad that they can just call on Rodrigo or Grealish or like these sorts of players to just come on and just dominate games. Like, it really shows a difference between them and us. But you know, we've hit 93 minutes. It's been a decent performance for the most part. It's on the overlap. Can we get a draw for this? But now there's a final whistle. Liverpool 2, Frankfurt 1. Liverpool win 5-2 on aggregate. And do you know what? That did not go well. Hand over to the assistant. He doesn't want to say anything. But that's our Champions League journey over. And where does that leave us for the rest of the season? Our focus is the league. That's our sole focus now. So Leverkusen, Leipzig are the big games next month. We'll come back for this Leipzig game. But then Cologne is the next big one. Obviously Cologne pretty much level with Leipzig and us. So that's the game where we need to get the result if we're not, if we're still challenging for the league at that point, which hopefully we should do. But that's going to be it for this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell, as always, so you don't miss any videos. And I will see you next episode against Leipzig.